the need there is also the need to regulate AI use. As I said, it's developing at a fast pace, and actually by the time we can regulate it, there are also backdoors and they can use. So maybe the idea of creating a specific AI tool for each university, would be the best. And of course, as I mentioned, keeping the teacher in the loop is indispensable. Our research methodology was based on a qualitative inductive method. We had brainstorming sessions. We had 50 students from different European universities, and we divided them into 5 groups of 10 students. And the study took place between March 2024 and May 2024. Then, together with my scientific coordinator, we codified the responses and we fed these responses into MaxQDA tool. I don't know, are you familiar with this tool? Yes, okay, into MaxQDA tool. But again, MaxQDA tool is a software which enables the researcher to highlight, codify the segments, and it offers the researcher the possibility to use and verify. No, it's more than just an AI assistant. Okay. Then the research questions. The first research question was asked, what are your experiences and perspectives with regard to AI implementation in higher education institutions? It was like 2 years, since ChatGPT was released, and students had enough time to use it for personal purposes and also for educational purposes. And then we asked them what additional comments on AI use for educational purposes would you like to make? Now the result findings. For me, because here we've got the valuable insights, and I really need to quote some of what the students said. All the 5 groups interviewed reached consensus about their positive attitudes towards AI use for educational purposes. But they said this can be done on the condition that this process is carried out rigorously and properly. If it is handled with utmost care, as it is necessary to follow a state of balance moderation. We can proceed with caution and ensure proper legislation and regulations. The members of the 5 groups suggested the idea of a favorable outcome of AI in education, as it could be the next big step forward. And I think it's also the step that they are looking for. They are really, they are excited about. And they think that it can help students and professors to develop different materials. It can help students to learn at their own pace, and it can also be the evolution of our educational system. Another thing that the 5 groups agreed on were the benefits of adapting the educational process. They said it's useful in supporting learning and academic development, personalizing learning and feedback, and they agreed that AI literacy will play an important role in academic and professional progress. What is more, they said that it can also increase degree of involvement in terms of learning and seeking new information. So probably this tool actually adapts to their learning needs. And through interactive simulations and virtual assistance, this approach could bring excitement in the classroom, leading to constant evolution. Moreover, emphasis was placed on achieving the full potential of AI by orienting it towards ethical and social values, respecting the principles of transparency, fairness, accountability, and contributing to academic and technological success, as they say, both of the individual and the country, here highlighting the idea that those countries, those universities actually, that will be able to implement and work with AI will have a better economy and will have better economic outcomes. On the other hand, And because we were talking about AI, so this is the mind map generated by MaxQDA. And you can see here that everything is put by the researchers. And this is what ChatGPT offered. And I'm going to ask you, if you are a student and you're working with ChatGPT, which one would you find, let's say, clearer? I mean, because this is actually produced by us, human minds, and this is by ChatGPT. I don't know. It's clear that it would, even if it is produced, for example, by this AI tool, it's clear that the professor needs to be there to help the student understand what we've got. Yeah, okay. So these are the valuable insights, and now let's go to the challenging insights. We were talking about keeping the human in the loop. It is okay. This is what students highlighted, that it is okay to balance to use AI, but we need to balance it, and the human input is essential. As I said, teacher's role is still vital. Still, I'm adding this one just for the moment. And we also, because teachers are important, they help maintain healthy and natural forms of interaction. And in one specific process linked to education, it is essential to have human assessment. The students also highlighted the AI-related risks and the need for human control over AI-generated content and transparency. Okay, and now I need to quote something, what they said. There was a clear collective opinion that AI technologies need to be taught, not just provided. This was the idea that all the students highlighted in the sessions, that actually you don't need to teach them because they have already learned how to use AI. You need to give them guidance on how exactly to work with AI so it can be ethical from their perspective. It is important to learn how to use these technologies correctly, to proceed with caution, and to understand and adapt to the impact of AI on students' lives and societies. And educators bear the responsibility of guiding students to find information and content that is suitable to their interests, adapted to various tasks, and helping them combine ideas generated by AI with their own in order to ensure a holistic and qualitative learning experience. This is what all the, mainly, let's say, the 5 groups, not all the students, the 5 groups specifically underline that we need a holistic and qualitative learning experience. Moreover, humans, through their personality and uniqueness, make things happen based on thinking and feeling. Therefore, keeping the human in the loop is essential to continue to promote healthy and natural forms of interaction, and educators are the ones who can offer proper training, teaching students to analyze critically AI-generated content and genuinely enhancing the flow of ideas. Additionally, the AI-associated risks were discussed within the 5 group, addressing the issues such as data security, which requires careful management, and recommending to remain vigilant. And this was like a recommendation for us, the teachers, please remain vigilant about its negative impact. In order to counterattack this through defensive mechanisms, and one of the students regarded AI as a nebula that we cannot control at the moment and a non-essential extension in human evolution. This was a very deep comment, because actually there are students who seem to be afraid. For them, it's a nebula. Okay, the results now. So this is what MaxQDA interpreted in terms of frequency, and as reflected by chart 1 and also 2 and figure 2 and group dynamics during the brainstorming session, all the 5 groups reached a similar conclusion, which aligns with a global trend. Working with AI has the potential, I don't know if you can see it better here. Yes? Is it better, this one? Yeah, okay. So working with AI has the potential to lead to higher academic results. This was the high convergent point. Participants exploring the prospects of using AI as a strong educational tool and considering AI implementation in higher education beneficial for learning. And AI literacy is regarded by students as being essential for an essential skill for future prospects, employment prospects. The next convergent point during discussions targeted ethical considerations. Students emphasizing the risk that users could be exposed to different AI-related risks and recommending caution. Another common point of agreement was the fact that AI may become an innovative driver of technological progress and academic development, because with the help of intelligent assistants, humans can learn and work faster, better, exploring future possibilities from a different angle as opposed to the way it was done before. And the students express the views that by maximizing the potentials, they can gain better skills prompted by AI literacy, and this places them in good prospects for the future world of employment. Okay, I still have some time there, yeah? Okay, yes. The next discussion points revolved around keeping the human in the loop. How humans need to control AI-generated content. How to balance the virtual and natural interaction. These points were explored only swiftly. Since I don't know about other countries, but in Romania, the teacher is regarded as indispensable. I mean, students still rely on professors to be guided, to be helped, to be offered support in whatever they work for educational purposes again, yes. The participants of the 5 groups discussed swiftly the teacher's role, which could lead to the assumption based on serious concerns about the risks associated with AI. The human presence in the classroom is considered per se, with students naturally regarding teachers as regarding teachers as indispensable. Sorry about that. Significantly, it should be noted that no divergent points were expressed during the brainstorming session, which reflects the idea that at this point, learners are concerned about similar aspects of AI, targeting its obvious positive and negative potential. And as a conclusion, this study highlights the students' insights with regard to the Human and Intelligent Machine Alliance. Its exploratory nature provides clarifications of various aspects of AI use for educational purposes, which are both valuable and challenging. The opinions expressed during the brainstorming sessions emphasize AI. As I said, this case study is part of a larger project which aims at linking what academic students and the business environment need all together to work through, let's say, innovation. And it highlights the importance of understanding learners' main opinions and concerns about AI use for educational purposes, which can also generate useful discussions at university level and assist different stakeholders with guidance so as to integrate AI into educational process effectively, maximizing the potential outcome and minimizing the risks. The research suggests that actually the students are familiarized with AI, but they have a disparate understanding of how to work with it for educational purposes. And navigating the intricate educational landscape modified by AI seems to lead them to seek further guidance from their teachers. They need assistance, and university management needs to take their opinions into consideration, and also maybe this can be a starting point for policymakers, because as I said, at this point, working on a policy that regulates the use of AI in education is still in infancy, and by the time we are ready with the guidelines, AI will have reached a point where, I don't know, only maybe the AI experts can control. So thank you. Yes, thank you.